Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. These are some of the best Nintendo promos out there. So if you've never seen these or collected these before, there's several out there. I picked the best ones on here, and there's some of the worst ones. Some of these should never have been made, like the Combuskin shooting things out of his booty right there. But the first one, obviously the classic Pikachu Nintendo promos. Let me know in those comments, have you ever heard of these? Should Nintendo do more of these promos? I think so too. I can't believe they didn't do anything for the 30th, but some of these cards are classic and they're not that expensive. So the first one up is Pikachu. This one's going for $115. It's starting to gain some ground, but I think you could send some offers into these bad boys and pick some of them up. Some of these are a little bit older. Not my favorite in the bunch, but this one is by far my favorite, the Tropical Tidal Wave with Pikachu on his surfboard for $104. I haven't seen a lot of these for sale, and some of these might be going for a little bit more at this time, but on average, that's what it's sold for. And I don't know if you can send in some offers to some people. I don't know what these are. I think it'd be worth it. Then we have the Pikachu Delta species. Some of these, before I started doing research, I didn't know about. That these cards existed. Obviously we knew about Pikachu, but the Delta species, I love that. And a lot of these are not even graded in BGS. So huge opportunity here. Mew, oh, how can you not love the Mew? For $103, another Nintendo promo that this one goes for, it looks like there's more listings on there for like $182, but if you're trying to complete, and these aren't all of them. I put in like 15 cards on here. And one of the dumbest cards on here, but a must have for all Charmander fans, is the Ditto trying to look like Charmander for $350. That's a little bit more than I'm gonna pay for this guy, but obviously you gotta have it. And then Ivysaur, the pre-release Nintendo promo for $100. There's actually listings on here that are cheaper than this. I think all of these on here are buys for under $100. Because I just think that these are slept on. I don't see these often. Latios for $26. I think Nintendo could do something huge with this if they come back and start doing that. But I love both of these Latios cards. Latias. My apologies, Latias. So if you're a fan of Latios or Latias, definitely sneaky picks right here. And I don't think they're not gonna be that expensive. I don't understand why this is the Combuskin winner card for going for $91. Would I pay $90 for this? No, maybe $15, $20. Do I want a card where it looks like he's shooting stuff out of his booty? No, I'm good. But it goes down as one of the worst cards of the Nintendo promos. And then we have Kagua EX Nintendo promo for $40. This is where the Combuskin should be at. This isn't what I'm heavily wanting to get. I just thought it was a unique Nintendo promo card on here. Then we have Groudon EX for $150. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that beats out the Tropical Tidal Wave? I don't think so. This is a hard pass, but I just thought it was unique that this thing is trending up. And you can get these cards graded in PSA and they do really well. Mudkip for $900. Ooh. And then someone got this graded and somebody paid $31,000 for this. Oh, thank you. Mudkip is cute, but not that cute. Torchic, on the other hand, the fire Pokemon, I don't care what anyone says. This is another one of the cutest fire Pokemon to ever exist besides Charmander. And I don't favor fire Pokemon. They're just cuter and better looking. Treecko can go back to the jungle for $374. Psh. You saying that Treecko's better than Torchic? I don't think so. No, get out of here with that. Moltres EX for $148. Now we're talking about a card that is actually worth the money that it is being spent on. And then we have Articuno for $191. That's not all the Nintendo promo cards that exist. I found them all. They're all here for you guys. So if you guys are looking for any of these, oh, I forgot to put Meowth on there. Are you kidding me? Meowth didn't make my list. Leafeon on here. I tell you what, Leafeon looks like something happened to it. I don't know what Nintendo did with this card, and I can see why it's only $37. If you're a Leafeon fan, I apologize. They did him dirty. They did him dirty like that. But they have a ton of cards on here that if you were like, I need to get my hands on some. But my number one, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I forgot to put the Tropical Wind stamped. Sorry, I apologize, Psyduck fans. With the Torchic on there, I take it back. This might be the best card on here that I just completely forgot about. This one's $850. I would see if I could find this cheaper, but I would get the other version of it. They're both good promos. This one's just not stamped for $205. Wow. Man, I'm in the, I don't know which one I would want. The Tropical Wave or the Tropical Wind. I need both of them actually. And then you have the Championship Arena if you ever wanted their own arena. And Gyarados, I know there's a lot of Gyarados fans on there. I apologize, I didn't put them on there, but I'm showing you now. And then they obviously have another Tropical Tidal Wave for a little bit more money. If you have a little bit more money to spend, I think that's worth picking up that bad boy as well. And let's see if you can actually, let's look at a couple of these, and then I'll see what eBay, if I can find anything on eBay for us. And Raichu, it's just too expensive for my blood. And then the Snorlax, beautiful card as well. You got the Staff pre-released, and then the Snorlax. I don't know which one's different about these, if there is much. $1,500 is what these are going for. So some of these aren't slept on, but if you can pick up that Snorlax, that would be a good one. Pikachu, how cute is that? For $2,000? Jeez, there's no way. Who's buying that for $2,000? No, thank you. The Staff pre-release, someone got fleeced. Someone got taken out to the woodshed and fleeced right there. That's insane. And that ends the Nintendo promos on here. Man, let's see if I can find that. I can't believe I didn't put Raichu on here. Or what's the difference? This is a Staff pre-release, and then it just says Staff card on there. Some of this is getting ridiculous with that. Like if it's the winter cards, I understand, but the Staff and then there's the regular, I wouldn't pay more for that. But let's go check out eBay real quick and see if we can find that Psyduck. That Psyduck would be awesome to have in the collection. Let me just, here we go. Tropical Wind. And I'm assuming if I just type in Tropical Wind, and I'll do the stamped one, see if I can find Tropical Wind stamped. Let's see how much somebody, ooh, no, this isn't the one that's stamped. Oh, you can get this actually pretty cheap. Oh geez, someone's charging an arm and a leg for that one. No stamp. Oh, it even says World Champ, $2,000 for the no stamp. That's a ripoff. No stamp. And they got more of these? Top 16? Ooh. That's a different one though. Ooh, these would be worth collecting if you can find some cheap deals on these. But I just put us on some games accidentally. They had some Portuguese ones. I'm gonna stay away from those. $3,000. Worlds 08. This looks like it is stamped, but they have different versions of the cards. For $3,000, I don't know. That might not be a bad deal. I'm not gonna pay that, but Worlds, $15,000. But guys, I hope you enjoyed these Nintendo promos, Pokemon promos, and I'm gonna know in the comments, should they do more of these? And I haven't seen them lately. And well, obviously not, that was it. I just looked through all of them. They haven't done this in some time. And so I'm hoping that Nintendo sees this video, or somebody from Nintendo, and wants to make more promos. That besides the 30th, that would sell out instantly nowadays with everybody more invested into it. And they actually did some really good cards for the Nintendo promo. Not a Ditto, but a Charmander. But if you could only have one Nintendo promo coming up for 2027, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Like Darling Pokemon, guys. Jesus loves you. Peace. I'm out.